This is the Roulette Master, and I have an amazing roulette system to share with you today. This is from the Roulette Doctor, and he calls this stick shift roulette. There's 5 gears, and he says you will be making money like never before. So I cannot wait to share that with you. Today we're going to put his system, stick shift roulette, up against Subscriber Never Loses roulette system. And we're going to start with that first, and each is going to get 15 minutes of playtime. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, with Subscriber Never Loses, we'll be on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36 for $10 each. This is a $30 total bet. Let's go ahead and start the timer. I'm going to show you how to use both these systems to make money in the casino. Okay, that's a $20 win to start. Fantastic. So you can see we're up 20. Okay, we're just going to rebet and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that is a 21 red. That's another win. So we're already up 40, 20, and 20. And we'll just repeat the bet. Once we have some losses here, I'll share what to do next. And that's a 7 red. Okay, now that's a loss. So on this one, when we lose, we're going to double the bet from 30 to 60. Let's go ahead and spin again here. Here we go. That is a 9 red. That's another loss. Let's go ahead and double again. Now we're going to go from 60 to 120. You can see we're temporarily minus 50, but that's just because we haven't got a win yet here. I'm also going to share with you some other things that are really important with this one. For instance, like we just saw there with that one, we broke even. And when that happens, we just rebet and spin. And that's something I really like about this system is that most systems that double, you only have half the numbers, and there's a loss there. So let's go ahead and double again. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system. We're at 240 level now. But what I wanted to talk to you about with this one is that usually when you're doubling, you only have half the numbers. And with this one, you actually have 24 of the numbers that don't hurt you. And we lost again, so let's double to 480. And this is not good so far, but that's okay. Let's get a win here. There we go. We got a 34 red. Okay, we won 320 there. You can see we're not in session profit, so we're going to repeat that bet again. And here we go. That's a 14 red, and that's one of those ones that breaks even, so we just rebet and spin. And here we go again. Let's see if we can get a high number, or any of those break-even ones will get us to where we need to get. That is a 22 black. There we go. That's a $320 win. Now we're up to 30. Let's restart. Now, one thing I want to let you know is that's not normal to lose that many times in a row when you're playing with this many numbers, with 24 numbers. But anything can happen. That's why you need the bankroll. And I'm going to go over some other important aspects to this as well. We're up to 50 now. Let's rebet and spin. And there's 6 numbers there that break even. That is a 6 black. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet from 30 to 60. We're up to 20 right now. It's a $2,000 bankroll system. That is a 2 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to double the bet from 60 to 120. And here we go. That's an 8 black, and that's another loss. So let's go ahead and double the bet. So we're at 240 now. And here we go. That's 11 black. That's another loss. So let's go ahead and double again to 480. Again, this is a $2,000 bankroll system. However, you can use dollar units on this and just have a $200 bankroll. So remember that as well. We're at 480 total bet now. That is a 3 red. Okay, that's a loss. Let's see how much we have left here. We have about 1,400 left in the bankroll, so we can double one more time. This is it. So we need to get a win here. It's a 25 red. That's a win. Okay, that's a 640 win, but you can see we're not in session profit. We're just going to rebet and spin. And let's see if we can get another win here. There we go, 26 black. Okay, that's a 640 win. Now we're up 600 bucks, and let's go back to the start again. So we've had a little bit of a few rough runs so far with this, but it's really paying off, and that's a 2 black. That's why it's so important to have that $2,000 bankroll or $200 bankroll with dollar units. Remember, you don't have to risk $2,000 if you don't have that much to bet with. Just risk 200 and do the same thing. Okay, let's double the bet after that loss.
No more bet.
And spin. We're 5 minutes in out of 15 with subscriber never loses. And that's a 19 red. It's a $40 win. We're up 610 now. And let's go back to our $30 bet. Here we go. That's a 25 red. That's another win. Okay, we're up 630, and let's go ahead and place the bets again. Here we go, and let's spin. We're 6 minutes in out of 15, and let's see what we get here. That is a 20 black. Okay, that's a $20 win, so we're up 650. Let's place our bets and spin again. At the base level, 10 each. That's $30 total. It's a 35 black, and that's a win. So we're up 670. We'll just rebet and spin again. So when you're playing, basically playing 18 numbers and you're doubling the bet, you have a much better chance of losing your bankroll because you only have 18 numbers. Now, technically, we don't have 24 numbers that win with this one, but we do have 24 numbers that don't lose, which is really important. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin here. And just gives you a little bit better chance to get to that next number that will get you the win. And that's a $20 win right there. We're up 710. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. So 26 black. That's another win. We're up 730 now. And we're rebetting and spinning. 7 minutes and 20 seconds in out of 15. That's a 25 red. All right, that's a $20 win. We're up 750 now. Now we're getting on a roll here, and let's see what we get. That's a 12 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet and spin. That's a 14 red. That won't hurt us any because that's one of those break-even numbers. And when that happens, we just rebet and spin. $60 total bet right here. And let's see what we get. It's a 27 red. Okay, that's a $40 win. We're up 760. Let's drop back to base level, $30. And we're 8 minutes in out of 15 with subscriber never loses. And that's a 0. That's a loss, so we'll go ahead and double. Okay, here we go. $60 total bet now. And that's a 27 red. That's a win. Okay, so now we're up $770. We'll go back to 30 and spin. Let's see what we get here. That's 11 black. That's a loss, so we'll double. And spin. Here we go. That's a 34 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up 780. We go back to 30. And this is more like it is normally with this system, but occasionally things happen like early in this system today where, and there's a break even, let's rebet, where you do go high up in the progression early, and that's why you need the bankroll to get through that. And that's also why you never want to bet with money that you can't afford to lose, and why you should bet with smaller increments if $10 units and $2,000 bankroll is too much. Just use dollar units and a $200 bankroll. All right, so that's a $40 win. We're up 790. Let's go back to 30. All right, here we go. Tried to hit 00 there, but that's a 1 red. Either way, that's a loss, though. So let's go ahead and double. Here we go. It's 60. We're 10 minutes in out of 15, and that's a 3 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double from 60 to 120. And what I was trying to explain earlier is with 24 numbers that don't lose, you have a good chance of getting to that next bet where you can win. And we, just like right there, we broke even, so we're just going to rebet and spin. That's a 27 red, and that's a win. Okay, so we're up 780. Let's go back to 30. And spin. And that's a 35 black. That's another win. Fantastic. So we're up $800 now. We'll spin again. But systems that only have half the numbers covered when you're doubling the bet, obviously there's a greater chance that that you'll lose more of them than if you have 24 numbers that don't hurt you, like with this system. So let's double that bet after that loss and spin at 60. We're 11 minutes in out of 15 with subscriber never loses. That's 11 black. Okay, that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double. And spin. Here we go. That's a 16 red. That's another break even. It won't hurt us any. We're up 710. So we'll just spin again at 120. Here we go. That's a 25 red. Okay, that's an $80 win. We're up 790. That's close enough to session profit. We go back to 30. If it's close to session profit, you just restart. And here we go again. That is a 31 black, and that's a win. And that's why you do that with session profit, is because, and we're up 810 now. It's not worth it to try. If you're real close to session profit, it's not worth it to try to get it all back, because you'll probably get it back on the next spin anyway. And there's a 14. We just broke even on that one. We're up 810, and let's go ahead and spin again here. We're 12 minutes in out of 15. With subscriber never loses, that's a 6 black, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double the bet. Okay, now instead of 30, we have 60. And that's a 21 red. All right, that's a $40 win. We're up $820. Let's go back to 30 and spin. And here we go. That's a 17 black, and that's another one of those break evens, but they don't hurt us any, and they keep us from losing, so that's a good thing. Here we go. Try to hit 0 again, but that's still a loss with a 2. And let's go ahead and double after that loss, 30 to 60. Here we go. 13 minutes in now out of 15. That's a 3 red. That's another loss. So let's go ahead and double. 60 to 120 and spin. Here we go. That's a 13 black there. That won't hurt us any. That's just a break even. And again, if we were just playing half the numbers, that could be another loss. And we'd be one step closer to losing our bankroll, but instead we're just going to stay right where we're at and spin again. And there we go. That's a 23 red. That's what we needed. We're up 810. Let's go ahead and go back to 30. And spin. We're 13 minutes, 42 seconds in out of 15 with subscriber never loses. That's a 27 red. $20 win. We're up 830. Let's spin again. Here we go. That is a 6 black. That's a loss. Okay, so let's go ahead and double the bet. 30 to 60. And here we go. That's a 5 red. That's another loss. Okay, let's check our balance. We're up 740. We're going to double after that loss to 120. And here we go. Let's see if we can get a win here. There we go. That's a 36 red. That's a good one. We're up 820. Let's go back to 30. And if you're close to session profit, you start over. 14 and a half minutes in out of 15, and that's a 2 black. That's a loss. And that's why you start over when you're close to session profits, because just like there, we would have lost the next one, and you never know what effects that would have had on your total bankroll. There's a break even with 13 black. Won't hurt us any. So we'll just repeat that bet at 60. And you want it, protecting your bankroll is always the #1 goal, but that's a loss right there with 11 black. And we just ran out of time. So we won $730 with Subscriber Never Loses in 15 minutes of playtime. And I hope you really enjoyed that one. We had a little bit, it was a little bit scary at the beginning there with a couple bad streaks, but we got through it. It's $2,000 bankroll for $10 units or $200 bankroll for dollar units. Use the one that fits your budget the best. And let me know down in the comments what you think about this one. And everyone else in the community will be looking at your comments also, so please share and test it on your simulator. You can use Roulette Royale or whatever you like to use. Test it out and share your results in the comments. Everyone will thank you for it. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day from the Roulette Doctor. I cannot wait to share this with you. This is called Stick Shift Roulette. Let's go ahead and get started. And here we go. All right, the time is finally here for Stick Shift Roulette by the Roulette Doctor. I can't wait. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's place the bets first, and we're going to have a $5 bet on 1 double street. Let's go ahead and spin, and the timer's set, and here we go. I'm going to show you everything you need to know with this system to make money at the casino, and that's an 8 black, and that's a loss. So let's go to second gear. We were in first gear, we lost, now we're in second gear. It's the same bet with a second double street. Okay, that's a loss. So when you lose on second gear, we go to third gear, and what we're going to do next is we're going to make or add 2 units to each one of these, so they all end up being 15 instead of 5. These are $5 units, and let's go ahead and spin in third gear here, and here we go. That's a 21 red. And that's a loss, so it's time to go to fourth gear. And before we go to fourth gear, the next step is, the first thing you do is take the fourth bet, the fourth double street, up to 15 where we were at. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add 4 $5 units to each one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have a 140 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That is a 13 black. Okay, and that's a $70 win. So we're up 10. We're going to go back to the first gear here and spin. And if we had got to fifth gear, then we would not be going back to first gear when we win. And I'm going to share that with you once we get to that point. There's a $25 win. We're up 35, and let's go ahead and start again. We're up $35, and we're in first gear with this new roulette system from the Roulette Doctor called Stick Shift Roulette. That's a loss in first gear, so we're going to add a second gear here. There we go. We keep the bet the same, and we just place a second double street bet, and that's a 12 red. Okay, fantastic. So we're up 50 now. We go back to first gear. And if you want, you can just start on the other side. Let's go ahead and do that. So here we go. Let's go ahead and spin. And we're off and running. That's a 32 red. All right, fantastic. Okay, so let's we're up 75. Let's go back to the other side again and start in first gear. And I need to show you what to do when you lose in fifth gear, though. That's really important because you don't reset back to first gear like in all the other ones. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to add our second double street. And again, it's the same amount as the first one, 5 on each. We're 3 minutes in out of 15. And that's a double zero, so that's a loss. We go to third gear. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to make that 15. And we're going to add 2 to the other ones so that they're all 15. This is a $45 total bet, and we're in third gear. That's a 36 red. That's a loss. So now we're going to fourth gear. So the next step is, since these are all 15, as you can see there, we're going to take the fourth gear to 15. But now we're going to add 4 units to each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And here we go in fourth gear for $140. We're 3 minutes, 47 seconds in out of 15. That's 11 black. Okay, and if you went in fourth gear, you just restart. We'll start on the right side again and spin. But once we get to fifth gear, I'm going to show you what to do there. That's the most important thing you need to know. So make sure you stick around for the whole video on that one. And we lost in first gear, so let's go to second. And spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 25 red. All right, that's a win. So all of a sudden now we're up $100. Let's start on the other side. And go ahead and spin here. And that's a 0. That's not what we wanted. So let's go ahead and go to second gear. Keep the bet the same, 5 on each, 10 total. Here we go. And that's a 17 black. That's a loss. So we go to third gear. And remember, we add 2 to each, so that goes from 5 to 15. And then we just add 1 more. So they have three double streets at 15 each. That's a $45 total bet. We're 5 minutes in out of 15 with stick shift roulette, and that's a 1 red. Fantastic. So we're up $130 now. This time, let's go ahead and start in the center. And let's go ahead and spin. And this is a $5 bet. That's a 12 red. Okay, let's go to second gear. Here we go. And spin. Again, that's the same bet, just with another double street. That's a 23 red. And that's a loss. Let's go to third gear. And again, these are going from 5 to 15. And then we add 1 more. All right, let's go ahead and spin. This is a $45 bet in third gear. That's a 3 red, and that's a loss. So it's time to go to fourth gear. So the first thing we do, remember we had 15 on each. Let's add another one at 15. Okay, and then we add 4 units to each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is a 140 total bet. 6 minutes, 20 seconds in out of 15. That's a 28 black. Okay, we got the win. So we start back over. We're up 140. Let's start on the left now and spin. We're back in first gear. But again, once you get to fifth gear, you will not restart when you get a win. And I'll show you what to do next coming up. So here we go again. We're in second gear, which is the same bet, just with an extra double street. 2 double streets instead of 1. And that's a 13 black. Okay, that's a loss. So now we make an extra one, and they all go to 15, up 2 units. Okay, we're in third gear for $45 total, 7 minutes and 6 seconds in out of 15. That's a 6 black. All right, fantastic. We're up $170 now. Let's start on the right side. Back in first gear. And that's a 14 red. Okay, and this time let's add second gear in the middle. And spin. Here we go. And that's a 5 red. Okay, so that's a loss of second gear. So we go to third, and these go to 15. And then we'll add another one. So we're in third gear with a $45 total bet. We're 8 minutes in out of 15. That's a 34 red. All right, we got it. So we're up $200 already. Fantastic. Let's start on the left again. And we're back in first gear with stick shift roulette by the Roulette Doctor. That's a 24 black. Okay, and that is a loss. So we go to second gear, which is the same bet on a second double street. 5 and 5, 10 total. Here we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, so it's time to go to third gear, which is going to be 15 on 3 of them. All right, let's go ahead and spend $45 total bet. That's a 29 black. So we go to fourth gear. Okay, so again, the first step is, as you can see, they have 15 each. We're going to put 15 on a fourth one. And then we're going to add 4 units to each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put one too many there. There we go. 140 total bet. And we're in fourth gear. Let's see if we get a win. We did not, so it's time to go to fifth gear. So the next step is we look here and see how much was on each one of these. You can see they were at 35, so we want to put 35 on this next one. And now we're going to add 6 units to each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I actually put too many on that third one. Let me see. There we go. I fixed it. So they're at 65 each now, 325 total. This is fifth gear. Now, if we win this one, we're not restarting. Okay, that is a 4 black. Okay, that's a $65 win. So you can see we're not in the profit that we were before. So what we do is we go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. We're going to try to get 2 wins here. And we got one there. Okay. And we're up 130. Now, then if you want to, you can reset at this point, or you can go back to a 4th street. So if you're not in session profit, what you can do is you can just take this one completely off and place one more bet with 4 streets. So let's go ahead and do that. 4 double streets, that is. And that's a 20 black. Okay, and then if you were to lose that, you could add the 5th double street back, and then add add more units onto that. Instead of 6, you could go to 8. But let's go ahead. We're up 260 now. Let's restart. But the key to know here is that if you lose in 5th gear, you cannot restart like the other ones unless you're okay taking a big setback. But the best thing to do is just try to get 2 wins, or go back go back from 5th gear to 4th gear. So let's go ahead and go to, you can see on that last one we lost in 1st gear. Let's go ahead and go to 2nd gear and start here. And we have 5 on each, 10 total. That's a 33 black. Okay, that is a $20 win. So we're up 275. Let's go over to the left side and start there with a 1st gear bet. Okay, that's a 31 black. Okay, that is a loss. So we're going to go to 2nd gear. And spin. That is a 33 black. That's another loss. We go to 3rd gear, which is going to be 15 on 3 double streets. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and spin. This is a $45 total bet. We're 12.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 34 red. And that's a loss. So again, the next step, you can see we had 15 on each. So we're going to add one more double street at 15. Then we're going to add 4 units to each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. We're in 4th gear at $140. And if we get a win, we'll restart. If we don't, we'll go to 5th gear and try to get more than 1 win. And we got a win there. We're up 285. Let's start in the center now with 1st gear on this one. We'll start with the 16-19 double street. You can move it around. We're 13 minutes and 12 seconds in. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our 2nd gear bet now. Again, it's same as the first, 5 and 5, $10 total. Okay, that's a 25 red. All right, fantastic. So we're up 300 now, doing great. We'll start right here with the 710 this time in 1st gear. You can start with it wherever you like. And that's a 25 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to go to second gear, and we'll place it right there and spin. We'll mix it up a little bit here. That's a 1 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll go to third gear, which will be 15 on 3. And here we go. $45 total bet, and let's spin. Let's see, 31 black. There we go. And we're at $330 now. Let's start right here on the far right with our first gear and spin. That's a 17 black. Okay, that's a loss, so let's go to second gear. And let's go right here for second gear. You can put it wherever you like. The main thing is the progression. That's a 30 red. That's a loss, so let's go to third gear, which is 15 on 3. All right, let's go ahead and spin. It's a $45 total bet. And that's a 15 black. And we got the win, and time just expired. So we won $360 with the new roulette system from the Roulette Doctor. He calls this stick shift roulette, and I hope you really enjoyed it. Please test it out on your simulator. You can use Roulette Royale or whatever you like, and make sure to share in the comments how you do when you test it. That's what it's all about, and it really helps everyone in the community out if you do that. That way people can see a really large sample size before they decide to take a roulette system to the casino. And works a lot better than just watching someone play for just a short time. And hope you really share that with everyone, and they'll share with you back and forth, and everybody will help each other out. That's what I really like about this, and I love seeing your comments as well. So make sure to test it, comment, and send your systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Again, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I pick one of your guys' strategies every single day of the week, 365 days a year. So if you send it in, there's a good chance I'll do it, because, again, there's one every single day at 7 a.m. Central Time. And I just love seeing the new systems every day. I hope you guys do as well. And man, it's just really fun looking for the best roulette system possible every single day. And I hope you're enjoying it. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.